You can see it's no longer a WDSU first warning weather impact day. All the threat of even strong storms or locally heavy rains done. But we'll start with Doppler radar to show you that we got pockets of some sprinkles here and there and some clouds. That's just about it. It's not totally done with rain, but rain that could pose any threat, cause you to impact what could happen to where you need to get around or doing any of your errands getting into the weekend. It's long over and done. Some sprinkles southwest of Ponchatoula, Springfield area, maybe be getting a couple of showers here and there. Got a couple of showers off the coast, but really there's no impact here. Lower Boothville, lower Plaquemines, really mouth of the Mississippi, maybe some camps that might be affected by that, but really we are done with the rain. There are a couple of remaining sprinkles. Hope that's not impacting or affecting what's going on with baseball and LSU trying to kick off the playoff season there. So real-time temperatures, you're going to find we got some 80-degree readings in some spots as we had the initial round of the clouds and storms move through. Rain cooled 77 at Belle Chase, but the humidity's still up too. That lower humidity, the actual front, hasn't come through just yet. Got to wait until we get towards tonight. There's a look where the front currently sits by my point of view here and where I've put it. Showers and storms out ahead of it, but our rain is really effectively done, at least for today and for the most part tomorrow. We'll notice the lower humidity, but I have added back a slight chance of an isolated shower and storm into Sunday. There's this system a few miles overhead. It's going to roll through the region, and that's at least a slight chance of a storm, but nothing severe with it. So this short-term forecast does well to show that there might be one last sprinkle even as we get into this evening. Not until we get the overnight hours, waking up tomorrow morning when that front's finally through, noting the cloud cover that starts to clear. We could be as low as around 60 to the North Shore tomorrow morning. We're around 71 here in New Orleans. It's a little bit rare to get a front through this late in the season. Cloud cover tomorrow, just a few clouds, non-rain producers. We're around 86 or so. And the humidity, those dew points, we're down into the 60s. Again, the higher the number, more water vapor in the air. We feel it's humid. That's less water vapor than what we've had. It's going to feel great. Asian Heritage Festival, Saturday, La Fournier Park. Slight chance of the storm. The temperature's 80s and company. Again, that storm chance is really less than 20% chance there, 10%, and maybe along the coast. But Sunday, there's that system overhead, shower and storm that starts to roll through. Again, 20% chance. I'm not really concerned. Temperatures, humidity, temps up a little bit. Humidity still not too bad. Still pretty comfortable here. So Cajun Zydeco Fest, that kicks off even over the weekend too at Jazz and Heritage Center. There's that slight chance of the storm going into Sunday too, and the Jean Lafitte Seafood Festival wrapping up that's going on tonight. You should be okay as well. We're back to the summer pattern next week. Highs near 90, chance of an isolated daytime storm, possibly lake-driven at times. A little surge of higher humidity could roll in on Thursday with a few more scattered storms. But do want to check the tropics because there have been a couple tropical waves since last week, this week. Now we're down to one. This is going to the eastern Pacific and could cause a system in the East Pac. But Saharan dust for us, big plume that's right over the greater Atlantic. This could come in by next weekend, so it's still a long ways to go, but this could give our air quality a little bit of a concern, could reduce that if that makes its way through and we start to see conditions like that, making skies look nice and sunsets and sunrises, but not good for air quality. WDSU first warning weather 7-day, no impact days, no anything in the way of any alerts or impacts. Great weekend in store. Then we're back to the summer pattern next week.